And meanwhile, firefighters in New York and New Jersey are gathering gear from colleagues across the United States to help their counterparts in Ukraine stay safe. Some volunteer firefighters are also collecting unused ballistic vests and helmets to send. Nina Vishneva has the full story, narrated by Anna Rice.
Here are some of the helmets we have.
Helmets that protect against bullets, still in factory packaging. For the time being, volunteer firefighter Alexander Savin is storing them in his fire department until they are sent to Ukraine on a special cargo plane.
A firefighter's helmet is a lot heavier. Here, try it.
Alexander Savin is a trained IT specialist, but also volunteers as a firefighter. Ballistic helmets, tactical tourniquets for stopping blood quickly, bulletproof vests, all the items headed to Ukraine have been purchased with donations. Savin's friends, Michael and Timur, both from the Ukrainian city of Odessa, posted online saying they were raising funds to help Ukraine, and the responses started to come in the hundreds.
Когда началась война, буквально на следующий же день.
When the war started, the very next day, I got a call from my former classmate from Odessa. He told me he wanted to enlist in the territorial defense, but he couldn't because there were too many volunteers. They simply didn't have enough equipment.
In just 2 days, we managed to raise $15,000. So we decided to stop raising money for a bit and go ahead and buy the helmets using that money.
The equipment is being ordered in different states across the country. Everything the volunteers are buying is new. They decided against purchasing used items to not risk the safety of Ukrainian soldiers.
We hope this will help defend people who are fighting for Ukraine's freedom, people who are on the front lines.
American firefighters are also sending professional gear to Ukraine. Oleg Skachko is from Ukraine and receives updates from friends and relatives in Russian-occupied areas. He says his American colleagues immediately supported his idea to send some of their gear to Ukrainian firefighters.
We get calls from Georgia, from Tennessee, Vermont, Ohio, Virginia, West Virginia. Many people are willing to help.
Skachko's partners were shocked to see images of the destroyed Ukrainian cities and towns, but they were also in awe of the Ukrainian firefighters' bravery as they continued to work, sometimes amid shelling.
And then we put the word out, and it's been catching on nationwide. So we're getting many departments that are calling to donate firefighting gear to be donated over to Ukraine.
In just one day, this fire department collected over 400 sets of protective gear, everything from boots to overalls to helmets and jackets. Volunteers from the new Ukrainian Wave charity organization are helping pack the gear into boxes.
We are supporting Ukraine and everyone who is fighting there with all our hearts. Here we do everything we can. We are taking part in demonstrations. We are collecting humanitarian aid. But right now, the biggest demand is to close the skies over the country so that women and children stopped dying.
Students from one of the local schools also wanted to help. They are drawing pictures for a charity auction. All the money raised will go to buying protective gear for Ukrainian firefighters.